When and why did India and Pakistan become bitter rivals? The reasons are complicated and contested, but a partial explanation, better than nothing. So here goes something. Oversimplification number 1, the Brits.
Pakistan acclaimed the transfer of British power. Meanwhile, in Delhi, the stage was set for British rule to give place to the new dominion of India.
In 1947, nearly 2 centuries of British colonial rule came to an end, and it split the Indian subcontinent into 2 countries, Muslim-majority Pakistan and Hindu-majority India. That partition was one of the most violent human upheavals in modern history. It displaced roughly 15 million people. Territorial disputes and separatist movements soon sprung up and have continued to simmer for nearly 8 decades. Why it's an oversimplification? Because the partition didn't cause ethnic tensions between Muslims and Hindus, it exacerbated them, as had the British throughout their rule. What's more, India's Muslim population is roughly the same size as Pakistan's. The 2 nations, with a combined total of 1.6 billion people, don't fit neatly into 2 ethnic teams. See Bangladesh, which split from Pakistan with India's support back in 1971. Oversimplification number 2, Kashmir. The entire conflict boils down to Kashmir, the Muslim-majority Himalayan region split between Pakistan, India, and China, and the subject of several conflicts since partition and up till today. India claims the entire region, while Pakistan disputes India's control, but makes no such claim to the areas held by its ally, China. Why it's an oversimplification? Kashmir hasn't just been a source of conflict, it's also been a rare example of cooperation. Back in 1960, India and Pakistan signed the Indus Waters Treaty, agreeing to share the 6 rivers of the Indus Basin they both depend on. The pact survived multiple wars until India suspended it following a terrorist attack last April. And now we'll see. Still, 65 years, nothing to sneeze at. Oversimplification number 3, nukes. India tested its first nuclear weapon in 1974, spurring an arms race, and Pakistan acquired its own nukes 2 decades later. The 2 nations today have about 170 nuclear weapons each, and that is plenty to turn a tinderbox into a mushroom cloud. Unless you think the adults are in charge, in March 2022, India accidentally fired a nuclear-capable cruise missile into Pakistani territory. Why it's an oversimplification?
The white flash and the heat wave.
Well, if the Cold War taught us anything, it's that the threat of nuclear annihilation is a real deterrent. The idea of wiping out 1/5 of humanity has helped to prevent all-out war between the rival nations. The risk of nuclear war in the region remains low. And finally, oversimplification number 4, politics. Since 1947, leaders and politicians in both Pakistan and India have repeatedly stoked religious tensions and nationalism to gain power and distract from domestic failures. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan claimed back in 2021 that normalizing relations with India would be a betrayal, and I quote, to Kashmir. And shortly after winning re-election in 2019, the Hindu nationalist Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, stripped Kashmir of its special semi-autonomous status. Leaders from both sides have found useful political foils across the border. Why that's an oversimplification? Actually, that one's pretty much on point. That brings us to today. A terrorist attack on Indian tourists in Kashmir back in April led to a new round of military strikes between India and Pakistan. Despite reaching a ceasefire after just days of fighting, the tit-for-tat escalation showed how quickly things could get out of hand between the 2 nuclear powers. Who knows if that off-ramp will be as easy to find the next time around.